Dr. Jyoti Patel. This week's topic is the autoimmune protocol for autoimmune conditions like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, thyroid diseases like Hashimoto's, Graves' disease, vitiligo, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, and celiac disease. So share this video with anyone who can benefit. What is the autoimmune protocol? It's a 4 to 6 week elimination plan, removing potential food triggers and then reintroducing them slowly every 3 days to see if it reinitiates any symptoms. Things like insomnia, brain fog, anxiety, rashes, hair loss, joint pain, and abdominal symptoms like bloating, constipation, diarrhea, and cramping. So what foods should you eliminate in the elimination phase? So for 4 to 6 weeks, you're going to remove all grains. This includes gluten-free grains as well. Barley, oats, quinoa, rice. So remove grains. Second, eliminate all dairy except for ghee. So butter, cheese, milk, yogurt, ice cream. Third, eliminate eggs. Fourth, eliminate beans, legumes, seeds, and nuts. These beans include coffee beans, chocolate beans, also includes kidney beans, black beans, chickpeas. Eliminate legumes like soy and also peanuts. Eliminate seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, also seeds that might come in herb form. You also want to eliminate any nuts, except for coconut. Now you also want to remove any sugars, processed sugars, artificial sweeteners like stevia, but even just regular sugar. You can use a little bit of maple syrup and honey, but otherwise sugar is considered inflammatory, especially for autoimmune patients, so sugar is off the diet, alcohol included. You want to remove processed thickeners, things like guar gum, things like xanthan gum, things like carrageenan. So read your labels and make sure your products don't include any processed ingredients, especially thickeners and artificial sweeteners. So you've removed all grains, dairy, eggs, seeds, beans, nuts, legumes. You've removed sugars, processed sugars, as well as artificial sweeteners and thickeners and any artificial dyes, including alcohol, chocolate, and caffeine. So what can you eat? So you can eat well-sourced meats, wild-caught fish, game meats. You can include grass-fed meats and organic chicken. In addition to protein sources, you can include vegetables. 3 cups of leafy greens, 3 cups of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts. If you're not on the low FODMAP plan, you can include garlic, onions, and mushrooms. And then 3 cups of colorful fruits and vegetables. So include things like berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, beets, and carrots. But remember, no more than 2 pieces of fruit a day because sugar is high in fruit and sugar is considered inflammatory. Now, along with good source proteins and vegetables and a little bit of fruit, you can also include good fats. These fats come from coconut meat, coconut oil, coconut aminos, coconut milk or cream. You can include avocado oil, olive oil. You could include bone broth, teas, and vinegars like apple cider vinegar or even balsamic vinegar. So in the elimination phase, which is 4 to 6 weeks, you can have good source proteins, lots of vegetables, good fats, and some herbs and spices. You can also include oils and vinegars. So that's what the elimination phase includes. Now, once you've done the 4 to 6 week elimination, the plan is to reintroduce one food group at a time. My advice is don't reintroduce processed products or sugary products. Try to reintroduce whole food, plant-based products. If you're on the low FODMAP plan as well, because you have more gastrointestinal symptoms, you may want to reintroduce fermented food, which is included in the AIP diet. You may want to include things like garlic and onions, which again is not on the low FODMAP, but is on the AIP diet. So you may want to try to introduce whole food, plant-based items. All the studies on autoimmune conditions show that a plant-based diet is more anti-inflammatory and helps people stay in remission. So the goal is not to reintroduce junk food and processed food and sugars and dyes and chemicals. It's really to just reintroduce foods that might be inflammatory to your system right now. And when you reestablish a good microbiome and you reestablish the healthy gut lining, you can tolerate some of these plant-based foods. Now, autoimmune conditions are created by the perfect storm of genetic predisposition, which means you have inherited a tendency from your parents, but also the perfect storm of environmental stressors. So that includes food, but also includes emotional stress, physical stress like working out too much, lack of sleep, toxins, heavy metals, pesticides, additives, all kinds of things can be a potential stress. Even infections can be a potential stressor to the system. So in addition to doing an elimination plan, I recommend you journal your stress, your physical activity, your sleep hygiene, your emotional connections, your social connections, work with a good practitioner to rule out any infectious causes, and then include the elimination plan with it. So thanks for watching. Share this with anyone that can benefit. Join our Patel community group, wellness group, so that you can share in recipes, motivate others, and receive motivation from everyone else. I'm Dr. Jyoti Patel. Thanks for watching today.